I'm Jeff Albrecht, and I'm going to be your course instructor. Just a little bit, we'll keep this really short, but I started refinishing doors 22 years ago. And at the time, I believe I was the first person to do this as a niche business. About 10 years before now, I actually started to put this together as a franchise. I get together with a franchise attorney, and we spent 6 months trying to grind out a simplified version of what a franchise would look like. And it was about 3/4 of an inch thick of paper. It comes out, there's franchise law that you have to deal with in each state, so you can't just put together a simple, how do you do, thank you ma'am, hey, this is all we need type of an arrangement. It's got to be very specific to all these laws in these different states. So what happened is I looked at the agreement and there was no way I was going to sign that myself. I wouldn't expect anybody else to sign it. So I kind of let it go for about 10 years. And I just started thinking about doing this as a course and a coaching program. And I probably spent $50,000 in my life on various online courses, not just on wood door finishing, but business in general, and also personal development. So I've had a lot of courses. And the problem is that the statistics show that only 3% of the people that buy online courses actually finish them. And I can tell you from personal experience, it's exactly what happens. You run up against a roadblock, you're stuck, life happens, pretty soon you get onto something else, and all the money you spend on this course pretty much goes down the drain. But I always felt that if I at least got one thing out of a course that I could use in a business or in my personal life, it was worth it. So I never really worried about it. But the biggest problem is that there was nobody to talk to. It was all online, and you did have sometimes coaching calls, but there'd be like 100 people on a coaching call, so you could never really get your own personal questions answered. So finally dawned on me, I need to do both. I need to put an online course together, which gives people all the details of doing it, and then I need to have a 1-week period where they actually come work with me out in the field for 3 days. And then after that 3 days, we use all the photos, and then we take video of the student out in the field, and we're going to put that on their own website that I download, and I have mirrored my website, which is 22 years of feedback. So that's just a little bit of background. There's 2 parts to this course. There's this online course, and there's also the coaching program. So one thing I would like to say is that as far as this goes, it's a 2-part deal, but before you even come to the coaching part of this program, that 1 week where I work with you personally, you need to come and finish quite a bit of things before then, and our coaching actually starts then. It doesn't just start when you get there with us, but we've got it set up so that when you're setting up your business and you're getting all the tools and you're setting up your bid sheets and your business cards and your promotion, maybe magnetic signs for your vehicle and all these kinds of things. You have questions, you can call me. Call me personally, okay? And so that you don't worry about that. I don't have any set amount of time that you can talk with me. We just got to get the job done. That's the bottom line. So at any rate, what I wanted to do right now is the actual online course. I wanted to go through that really quick and explain how it works, so that you're familiar with the architecture of it and you can find your way around easy. So, and right now I'm giving you this course overview. That's what we're going to do. And what we have are 3 levels to this course. It's like it's like a book. It's really like a book. But the format that I used was, first of all, there's like chapters, and there's 6 modules. Those are chapters. Within those modules, there's sub-modules. And then within the sub-modules, there's lessons. And that's where the actual meat of the course is. That's where all the video is, the images, the text material, the downloads, is all in the lessons. But in order to organize these lessons, we've got to go through these first other steps, which get you to the right area. So it's not just one large paragraph and you got to figure out what's going on. Okay, so first of all, we're going to start with, of course, the module 1, which is the introduction. Module 2 is the craft of door refinishing. Now remember, that's the module. I'm going to go to the sub-modules. Now each of these sub-modules have a lot of lessons. There's about 80 lessons in this entire course. So right now, in the craft of door finishing, first of all, in every module, there's going to be a separate overview of that module. So you kind of know what you're looking for if it's in that module. And then there's the tools and supplies you're going to need to get together. The job site setup. When you get to the job, how do you set everything up? The stripping process. Applying the finish. Yearly maintenance. And then additional sources of wood refinishing income other than just doors, exterior front doors, which is kind of what the majority of this course is about. Then we go to Module 3. Module 3 is setting up your business details. Now, that's going to be, again, there's about 6 of these sub-modules, so let me go through those real quick. First of all, it's going to be an overview when you get to that module of what that module includes. But right now I'm just doing a whole course overview, so I'm giving you everything kind of at a high level. And in Module 3 is the mindset of a successful business. I know this might sound really out there, but I'm telling you, this is critical. Absolutely critical. If you have not been in business before, and I've owned 15 businesses, you have to have a mindset. If you have an employee mindset, you're not going to cut it. A business mindset is totally different than an employee working for somebody else. And if you don't get that down, you're not going to get the business right. So I want to make sure you've got that. Tools and, let's see where we at here. Oh yeah, setting up the business basics. So we're going to go through all that. Website, you're going to get a website very similar to mine, and advanced components are going to be in that website. And you're going to be amazed. I've had people in the past, students, they've done their own website. They spent $4,000 to $5,000 just on their website, and it absolutely sucks. They don't know how to change it around if they need to. It's just horrible. I mean, absolutely horrible. This website you're going to get is modeled on my $20,000 website. That's how much money I've got into this website. So I'll tell you something right now. This is an amazing website, and I'm going to teach you how to change everything you need, what you've got to do. So I don't want to get too deep in this. It's also got e-commerce on it. So you're not just making money from your labor, you're also making money from selling products. And I'm going to tell you a lot about which products to use, and it already comes preloaded with one particular product that I really like. And then with the YouTube channel, we're going to set up that YouTube channel for you, and we're going to go through video production. YouTube and videos are absolutely critical to market your business. I'm telling you right now, if you're just using images on a website or text or something like that, no, it doesn't do it. You have to come across to the customer personally. And that is what sells you. When you show up to their house, sometimes you're like a celebrity on TV. They go, geez, Jeff, you look a lot like your YouTube videos. It's like, wow. It gives you a real hip up over your competition. Okay? And then we're going to go into marketing. So the marketing then is like, how do you get the word out? And this is mainly local marketing, what we're talking about right here. So there are things you can do locally that are very important. My main marketing is YouTube and the website. Of course, after you've done it for a while, you get lots of referrals and all that. But there's lots of things you can do to get a quick start on this for local marketing. And some of these local marketing things I'm going to give you, you can walk right in, and I would be surprised if you don't come out right then with about half a dozen leads. I mean, it's really amazing. So, okay, Module 4, day-to-day operations. We're talking about the job flow. How does a day look out in the field? What is it you're going to be doing? What do you do to keep the jobs flowing? Okay, so we're going to go into that. And then residential versus commercial. 2 totally different markets, but you need them both. And I mean, they both have their advantages and disadvantages. And then other multiple streams of income. Hey, besides just doing this as wood refinishing or door refinishing, there's also other ways you can make money, and that's actually built into your website, but I want to go over that. Okay, and then Module 5 is coaching. Now, we have a separate week-long coaching component to this, which is totally separate from this course. But in this online course, you also get coaching. You also get access to me. Okay, we're not going to just you got to spend more money and get something else. It's not what this is about. Okay? But these are not going to be in person. These are going to be phone calls. There's some I'll take in person. And then there's a 1-hour onboarding call. So when you first join, you first get the course, you're going to call me up, look through it first, call me up, ask me any questions you want. Up to an hour, we're going to go over that so that you really know what you're doing. You're going to get this, you're going to go through this really feeling like you know what you're doing. You have to do that because I'm not just interested in selling a course. I'm interested in seeing you as a successful door refinishing business. That's the only reason I'm doing this. Then weekly group coaching. We're also going to have a situation where every week at a certain time, you can get together with other people who are taking this course and we do a group coaching on Zoom. So you can ask me questions, other people might want to ask them questions, whatever. So you get this feedback, but you have an opportunity to talk to me at length if you need to in that week-long 1-hour coaching call. And the last thing is community access. So hey, what we have set up is really nice, this platform that I've built this course on. It's like a YouTube group, a Facebook group I should say, but it's not on Facebook. You go to Facebook, you get lost, and who's talking to who and all that. No, we don't want that. This is just a community, that's all it is. Nobody's gonna, there's no other ads on there or anything like that. It's just the community members can get together and talk to each other anytime, 24/7. So if you have a question or you've got some new technology you found out about or something that you think that the group could use, then that's what you do. You put it on the community. And then just the community members that have purchased this course have access to that information. So here's the thing. The people that have done franchises, that's one of the big benefits of a franchise. You're working with a group of people and they all help out you. Well, guess what? We got exactly the same thing with this course. Well, you spend in a couple $100,000, you spend a heck of a lot less. And as far as I go, in my opinion, you get a heck of a lot more than you would, with a franchise. And anyhow, the course goes through the difference between a franchise and the coaching and all that. But I just wanted to say that quickly right now. Okay, the last thing, I want to keep this under 15 minutes. We're coming up to that. Is additional support outside this course, right? Now, I can't give you everything, there's lots of courses that just talk about a website. Lots of courses just talk about YouTube videos and how to produce YouTube, how to market YouTube. Well, I've included that in here. Of course, it's not like, you bought a course that just talks about that. But I'm giving you the essentials. But the additional support is really good. This, again, is something you really need. So, live outside training out of the course. Talking about, what if I need to know this or that? Well, I'm going to give you some resources where companies just specialize in these things to teach you. And you can go and do it live, or you can do it over the internet. Really important. Another thing is, one of my 15 businesses is I used to be a hypnotherapist. And people would come to me. I mainly work with the addiction of quit smoking, but I work with world-class athletes that were on the Olympic team, the U.S. Olympic team up in Breckenridge, Colorado, which is where I started this business. So I really have known a lot about how do you get past blocks. So what we're going to do is it's called EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique. That's part of the course. When someone would come in and want to quit smoking, this is a tapping technique where you go and you say different things, and it's about a 5-minute sequence. When I taught quit smoking to hundreds of people in my clinic, I would do this first before I would do the hypnotherapy session. And probably within 15 minutes, people would go to a 9 or 10, which they had to do. They had to be in that situation when they came to see me. I didn't want them sort of like, I can take it or leave it. No, I wanted them to be like drooling, like they had to have that next cigarette. They go from 1 to 10, 10 being the worst, that they could possibly imagine, 9 or 10, down to a 0 or a 1 in 15 minutes. That's how powerful it is. And I would do the hypnotherapy session as well. That was a 3-hour session. But I always told them, listen, if the urge ever comes back, you do this. It'll take you 5 minutes and you'll erase that urge again. Same thing as with this. Look, anything you do gets you out of your comfort zone, you're going to feel a bit of fear about. And starting a new business is really fearful, especially, if you haven't been in business for yourself for a while or, any number of issues. Maybe you're a veteran and you've got PTSD or, you've got some problems like that. Hey, this is really going to help you out. So that's something that's going to really be perfect. The other thing many people talk to me about, because they look at my website and I got 2 phone numbers on that. I got one in Colorado and I've got one in Florida. So what I do is I work the summers in Colorado and I work the winters in Florida. And I really enjoy that. I really enjoy that a lot. A lot of people like myself are semi-retired or whatever. And hey, listen, when you can go down, I go down to Florida, I work part-time. So, I make plenty of good money. I spend time in the water, out on the beach. The water's like 78 degrees in the winter, 84 degrees in the summer. Absolutely amazing. And, where I actually work off Delray Beach is the closest possible place to get directly to the islands out there, the Caribbean. So, it's really nice. I really enjoy that. And I've had several people, so I show you what I do and how I make that work. Finding online support at 1/10 the cost. This is really incredible. I show you how you can go online and you can use people all over the world at 1/10 the cost to say you've got something with your website you just can't figure out. Hey, you can call these people. When I first started getting into YouTube videos, what you have these custom thumbnails. A thumbnail is just what they click on to go to your video. Now, a custom thumbnail, you see most of them are not just like a picture of somebody going, that you catch the frame. No, they've got like writing on it, and they've got labels and all kinds of cool things. That's a custom thumbnail. So the first time I started to figure this out, it took me 2 days. I couldn't figure it out. So then I went on this website, and there's several of them, and I said, look, I need a thumbnail made, here's some images I'm thinking about. 1 hour later, for $10, I got a beautiful, beautiful thumbnail. It's taken me 2 days screwing around with that. So listen, this is amazing stuff. So anyhow, that's just an overall view of the course. And in those sub-modules, there's a lot of detail that this video would take 2 hours if it went into everything. So I don't want to do that. I want to keep it short. I want to welcome you to this course, though. You're in the right place. Hey, if you want to make good money, you want to be a master craftsman, and you want to have a great life, this is really great. And I am really committed to making it work for you. So at any rate, hey, I'm signing off. This is Jeff Albrecht. Go through this course and listen, please, you have to do the work before you come to the week-long session. If you don't have all the business stuff in line, the name of your business, your phone number, if you don't have all the tools ready to go, that are in there, if you don't have like some local marketing set up, listen, we're going to be, while you're working on that, before you get here, we're going to be setting up your website and your YouTube channel, right? So we are relying on the information you bring to set that up. I can't do your website if I don't know the name of your business, I don't know the address of your business, I don't know all kinds of stuff. Hey, we've got to have this, and it's all laid out in the course. You've got to do that before you come for the week-long session. Usually, I recommend people spend about a month. Hey, if you're really gung-ho, maybe you've already got a business and everything's cool, well, then maybe we can fit you in earlier. But this is a partnership, right? I'm actually working with you. It's a two-way street here. It's your business, right? So it's not something you're doing for me. You're doing it for you. You're setting up your business that can set you free financially. It's an amazing thing. And the fact that I'm going to be a week with you, you're going to sit down with me and we're going to go through how to work on your website. We're going to go through how to shoot videos, how to design them, how to upload them. When you get through this, you're going to have knowledge that I would say 1/10 of business people have, if that. It's 22 years of my life, and I really get into the nuts and bolts of how to do this type of thing. So I'm excited to see you. I'm excited for you to join this course and become part of it. And hey, listen, I look forward to hearing from you on the phone for our onboarding call, or if you need to call me before this, I think I'm going to put this up maybe as an intro video for people before they buy the course. Then that's great too. So maybe you'll see it that way. Anyhow, great spending the time with you. I appreciate you taking 20 minutes with me. A little longer than I thought, but I think it was worth it. Okay, we'll talk to you later. Bye.